What's up, everyone? It's Ryan from Hard Money Bankers here to talk about how to spot a good contractor. I can't tell you how many times every day somebody asks me, hey, do you have any good contractors you could recommend out? So for those wondering, we typically don't do that because our borrowers would kill us if they knew we were recommending out their good contractors. We can from time to time, if we know there's a contractor that we do trust looking for work. But for the most part, that diligence is going to be on you as the borrower. You got to find the team to do your projects. Now, here's a few tips that you can keep in mind when you're vetting your contractors. So number one, and this is my personal favorite from all my inspections. I can walk into a property and tell you almost immediately what type of contractor you're dealing with. So if you can, ask the contractor, hey, can I swing by one of your current projects? And don't give them too much time, because you want to go and you want to see how clean their work site is. Now, if they're obviously doing demolition or something like that, it may be a little messy. But let's just say they're on the drywall part and you walk in and you can't walk 5 feet without tripping over something. It's a clear indicator of what type of contractor they are. A contractor who does this full time takes it very seriously. This is their work environment. They're going to keep it clean. So a clean work environment is a very good tip off of what type of contractor you're working with. Now, if it's not clean, doesn't mean they're bad. I'm just giving you a sign of what may be a really good contractor. So how clean their work site is. Are they taking care of their tools? Are they taking care of their space? Because again, this is their work environment. How seriously are they taking it? Another good tip, and this is for any business really, is how responsive are they? Now it's tough because I'm putting contractors on the line here because you want a very responsive contractor. Most of them have their cell phones literally attached to their hip. They still use those belt buckles, right? Because they know how important communication is to their business. Now, just because you send them a text, give them a call, they may not be able to pick up at that exact moment. Maybe they're drilling in some drywall. They can't pick up, but they will get back to you usually within an hour or two, especially ones that are trying to keep your business. Hey, Chad. Hey, Ryan and Ian, Happy New Year. Hey, what's up, Chad? I appreciate you checking in here. Chad, we had him on a couple of weeks ago. He does the long-term mortgages, so definitely reach out to Chad if you're doing that. So anyway, continuing on the tips for contractors. So yes, how clean is the site? How responsive are they? And then if you do get one that is both clean and responsive, there's a very good chance they're going to be a good contractor. The third would be how reliable they are, right? If they tell you, especially when first trying to figure out how well you guys work together, how well you mesh together, you want somebody who says, hey, I'll be there tomorrow, and they show up and they're there tomorrow. Because if they're trying to win your business and they don't show up the next day, that's a clear sign that it's only going to get worse from here on out. That you should be showing your contractor your best foot forward from day one. You want to be clear on your ask. You want to be clear on your pricing, clear on what you're looking for, and tell them, you're looking for somebody who's going to show up when they say they're going to show up. Being as straightforward as you can with your contractor is only going to help your relation with them. It's a two-way street. Do not think, well, I'm paying you, you have to do what I say. Yes, that's partly true, but it's more important that you realize that their quality of work is just as important to you succeeding. So you need to be respectful of their time, be respectful of them, and treat them as if they're your partner, not somebody working for you. And believe me, they know when you're treating them as somebody who's working for you versus a partner. So be respectful of them, make sure they're respectful of you. Those are really good indicators of whether or not your relationship's going to work. So once you do have them lined up and you are working well together, make sure you keep them busy, because most of the time people lose their good contractors when they say, hey, I found somebody who can keep my guys working. Contractors don't want to have to worry about filling up their schedule, right? I mean, that's anybody doesn't want to worry about that. You want to keep the job going, right? So if they find somebody who can say, hey, I got a job for you this week, I got a job for you next week, they're going to stay with that person. So key is keeping their business rolling, and they'll want to keep working with you. You'll want to keep working with them. Tim, I need something so I can get started. I'm not sure what you're asking for there, but you probably need a contractor. So keep those tips in mind. Just to review, you want cleanliness, responsiveness, and respectful. Those are what you're looking for. I mean, you may have to vet 10 different contractors, right? Don't just call one unless they hit all your check marks, then stick with them. But for the most part, it's not easy finding a really good contractor. So when you do find them, you treat them like gold, because they are gold in this business, and you stick with them. So if you have any questions or comments on what you want to be looking for, and go from there, just let me know. Happy to answer them, and hope this is helpful for everyone. Thanks. Take care.